Hi there, I'm golf instructor Steve Bishop, and as you can see, I'm just out here in the backyard of my house, and that's because today I'd like to give you a video to kind of kick off a series of videos that I'm going to be doing about practicing in your home, around your home, giving you little ideas and tips of things that you can work on while you're in your house or around your house where you don't have the opportunity to get to a golf course because it may be late at night or you just don't have enough time to really go anywhere. Obviously, I'm back here in my backyard. I've got neighbors doing neighborly things, but this really gives me an opportunity to try out different things. And one of them, the lesson that I want to get kick-started with here, is prompted basically by two things. Number one, right now it's 2010, the Masters is going, and with the Masters going, I noticed that there was something that one of the commentators had made, that one of the players who was doing really well, I can't remember who it was, I think it was Lee Westwood, well, he was chipping a lot. He was practicing a lot of chipping, trying to get used to it, because he knew that when it came to the Masters and at Augusta, there was a big emphasis on chipping and knowing how to hit those very delicate shots. And so what can you do around the house to kind of work on that? Sometimes what you have is some sort of, I got like a towel here. Sometimes I've used a box or any sort of indication or marker of something basically that you can put on the ground. And in fact, this is basically a landing area, okay? And this is really important because when it comes to chipping and pitching, one of the things that people don't understand that you need to do is not focus so much on where the ball is going to end up, but more or less where do you want the ball to land, okay? Because imagine this towel here. If this towel was on the front edge of the green, where I was trying to chip onto the front edge of the green and then let the ball roll, now this gives me a much closer landing area, much closer target for me to aim at. And my only goal then, when I'm out on the golf course, is to simply get the ball to land on the spot that I've picked. And as long as I have the right club in my hand and I have the right image in my mind of how I want the ball to roll out after it lands on this spot, then the only thing I need to do is, when I'm standing up here over the golf ball, is think about trying to get the ball to land on the towel. So here I'm going to go ahead and just, obviously I have incredibly bad lies here in my backyard, and you're going to probably experience this too. And I have, I don't know, about 7 golf balls here, and I was even practicing, and several times I couldn't even hit the towel even one time out of the 7, but it's still practice, okay? It's still giving us that when we get into this situation where we have this type of similar grass, we're going to understand a little bit more about what to expect from the shot when it comes that time. And that's very important. Obviously, when you do this type of thing in your house, you have a much better lie out sitting on the carpet. One other thing that I just wanted to mention before I do a couple of demonstrations here is if you have hardwood floors, this still works, okay? I do recommend that you go out and get maybe a throw rug or something that has a little bit of a fluffy lie to it that you can drop a couple of golf balls on and still get kind of that feel of. Throw rugs, they have the plastic grass that you can get little mats of. Anything like that at all is still usable on hardwood floors. You just still simply put something that you're trying to land onto. Perhaps it's a box, like I was saying before. You can get, a little box that you're just basically trying to drop golf balls into the box. Whatever gets you to do a landing spot, some sort of indication of a target to land the ball on, is what we're looking to do. So I'm just going to kind of chip here a little bit. I don't expect a whole lot out of this. I might, a little short, but it rolled onto my target. I landed a couple inches short on that one. Well, did it again. Still kind of short. And this is teaching me, you know what, I need to get through it a little bit more. I'm kind of quitting a little bit. So, almost. Landed just shy of it. Try this again. Oh, way too hard. Way too hard. But you see, I'm learning by, how often am I going to run into this type of experience where I have this kind of grass that I'm going to have to work with on a golf course? Well, believe it or not, there probably will be a time or two that I have to run into this situation. And you'll probably have patches around. If I were to chip from here, my experience would be a little different. I got a couple of dirt patches back here I can try to hit off of. So I can give myself all sorts of different types of lies to work with. But the general idea is that I'm still giving myself something to work on, even at home. And this can easily translate onto the golf course. The way you do that is take your towel, take your box, whatever it is, as silly as you may look to everybody else on the golf course, bring that item that you've been working with out to the golf course. Find that chipping green, lay that towel down there on the front edge of the green, and start working the same way, just trying to land the ball on the towel, land the ball in the box, whatever the situation is, okay? And that's your tip for the day. I hope you guys enjoy it, and definitely use this practice around your house. You know, I think it's going to definitely help improve your short game.